Echoes from the Abyss. Unveiling the enigmatic path to psychic mastery. Picture this. In the dead of night, a whisper slithers through your mind, foretelling an event that unfolds with chilling precision the next day. Or perhaps, in a crowded room, you feel an invisible tether pulling you toward a stranger, only to discover they harbor thoughts mirroring your own unspoken secrets. What if these are not mere coincidences, but glimpses into a hidden dimension of human potential? A realm where the mind defies the chains of the physical world. As we plunge into the labyrinth of developing psychic abilities, brace yourself for a journey laced with astonishment, where every revelation builds suspense like a storm gathering on the horizon. Will you emerge enlightened, or will the shadows of doubt consume you? This exploration isn't just about unlocking powers. It's about confronting the profound question: what if the greatest mysteries of existence lie dormant within you, waiting to erupt and reshape reality itself? The intrigue deepens when we consider that psychic abilities, those elusive faculties often dismissed as folklore, may be woven into the very fabric of our being. Ancient shamans danced under starlit skies, channeling visions that guided tribes through peril, while modern intuitives recount tales of sensing disasters before they strike, their stories echoing across digital forums like cryptic warnings from the ether. But here's the twist. What if these aren't supernatural gifts, but evolutionary remnants, suppressed by a world obsessed with the tangible? Imagine the suspense of realizing that your occasional hunches or vivid dreams are not random, but signals from a deeper consciousness, urging you to awaken. The thought provokes a shiver. Could ignoring them mean missing your destiny, or worse, inviting unseen chaos into your life? To navigate this enigma, we must first pierce the veil of science, where skepticism clashes with tantalizing hints of the extraordinary. Skeptics argue that psychic phenomena crumble under scrutiny, chalked up to biases and illusions, yet whispers of government intrigue persist. In the 1980s, the CIA delved into remote viewing and psychic spying, with declassified documents revealing experiments where subjects described distant targets with uncanny accuracy, defying logic and probability. One such program explored children with innate abilities, magnifying cells to the size of cherries through focused intent, or influencing objects to break and reform seamlessly under electron microscopes. More recently, researchers like Daryl Bem at Cornell University conducted studies suggesting precognition, foreseeing random events, might exist, with participants sensing future stimuli before they occurred. Though results remain debated, the suspense builds. If our brains can entangle with quantum possibilities or subconscious patterns, are psychic powers the next frontier, or a mirage luring us into delusion? The provocation is irresistible. What if science's reluctance stems not from absence of evidence, but from fear of upending our worldview? As we descend further, the spectrum of psychic abilities unfolds like a shadowy gallery of wonders, each type a portal to suspenseful self-discovery. Clairvoyance ignites as visual flashes, perhaps a glimpse of a loved one's accident miles away, leaving you breathless with anticipation until confirmation arrives. One individual recalls childhood visions of being chased in nightmares, later linking them to intuitive warnings that saved them from betrayal on a father's deathbed. Clairaudience manifests as ethereal voices, like an internal murmur guiding you away from harm, or the tale of a woman who heard angelic instructions as a child, compelling her to obey despite resistance, only to realize it was a divine test of faith. Clairsentience overwhelms with emotional torrents, feeling a room's energy shift like an impending storm, as shared by someone who sensed deception in crowds, retreating to peace only upon escape. Telepathy bridges souls in silent dialogues, defying distance. Envision tuning into a friend's distress across continents, or the cafe encounter where pretending to read a stranger prompted her to turn and acknowledge the connection, blurring imagination and reality. Precognition teases with prophetic dreams, such as recurring symbols foretelling a bridge collapse, averting tragedy in a heart-racing twist. Psychometry transforms objects into storytellers. Hold a ring, and floods of joy or loss cascade, turning heirlooms into vessels of buried intrigue. And psychokinesis? Rare but riveting, like bending wires with mind alone, or the accounts of reforming broken needles without welds, challenging physics itself. These aren't isolated feats. They intertwine, provoking the question: are we all threads in a cosmic web, where one intuition unravels the universe's secrets? The quest to awaken these powers begins with meditation, the silent key to unlocking the void. Envision sitting in stillness, breath syncing with the universe's pulse, as subtle impressions emerge like ghosts from fog. Start with 10 minutes daily, visualizing a golden shield to ward off intrusions, but as the mind quiets, suspense mounts. What entities might breach the barrier? Practitioners describe hypnagogic states, those liminal realms between wakefulness and slumber, amplified by binaural beats or near-infrared light, where visions crystallize. One explorer recounts a trance where energy bursts tested their resolve, revealing glimpses of future plans, from personal awakenings to global shifts, leaving them dizzy yet empowered. Journaling elevates this to a narrative thriller, capturing dreams as clues in an unfolding mystery. Scribble upon waking. The shadowy figure that mirrors a real encounter, or the airport dream signaling a call home, interpreted as angelic guidance amid life's chaos. Incorporate Qi-Gong for balance. 2 hours daily to remedy psychic fatigue, easing stiffness and aches from overexertion, as one medical intuitive discovered after diagnosing illnesses with X-ray-like vision, accurate in 97.8% of cases. Crystals and energy practices infuse ritualistic drama. Amethyst pressed to the third eye hums with activation, while aura scans reveal swirling colors hinting at concealed emotions. Expand to environmental scans. Stand in a space, sensing its vibe without sight, honing clairsentience. Remote viewing exercises heighten tension. Describe a hidden object, accuracy spiking like a detective's breakthrough, as in tales of magnifying nerve cells or perceiving scents from sealed tubes. Posture emerges as a subtle ally, head erect, body straight, shoulders rounded, aligning energies for clearer reception, rooted in ancient traditions like those in CIA-studied Chinese publications. Affirmations command the subconscious. Activate my telepathy now, demanding proof from guides to discern truth from trickery. Seek mentors or communities, but beware the suspense of deception. One seeker collaborated online, only to uncover shared past life ties, weaving fates in unexpected ways. Yet, this path is a gauntlet of perils, injecting raw suspense into the odyssey. Emotional surges can barrage like tempests, demanding boundaries to avert burnout. Imagine sensing global woes, unfiltered, until Qi-Gong restores equilibrium. Fear lurks. Religious stigma branding abilities as evil, or encounters with dark entities, as in a child's angelic visitation vanishing upon touch, later deemed a discernment test. Genetics may play a role, with familial patterns suggesting inheritance, but societal taboos stifle expression, provoking thought. Are we suppressing a collective evolution? Ethics cast long shadows, wield for healing, not harm, lest manipulation unravel bonds. Picture telepathically uncovering deceit, a double-edged revelation fracturing trust. Personal anecdotes abound. A psychic awakening post-accident, popping open telepathy like a floodgate, or a toddler's soul recognizing a kindred spirit in a stranger, fist bumping in joyous reunion, hinting at reincarnated missions across continents. Daily integration transforms existence into a living enigma. Trust instincts in choices, empathize profoundly, note synchronicities like dragonflies heralding change. Advanced hacks, focusing on acupuncture points for magnification, or posture alignments for energy flow, escalate drama, blurring self and cosmos. In this astonishing voyage, developing psychic abilities provokes the soul to its core, suspending you between wonder and peril. What if your latent powers hold the key to immortality, forging a spiritual body beyond the material? As revelations cascade, empathy deepening connections, purpose amid turmoil, the ultimate suspense endures. In mastering the abyss, do you command its echoes, or do they command you? The whispers beckon. The choice is yours, but once heeded, the veil may never reform, eternally reshaping your narrative in the grand tapestry of existence.